Okay, welcome. So this is part 4 of our live streams. Welcome. Good morning to everybody. I don't know where you're watching this from. Actually, it's almost afternoon here in the UK. So welcome everybody. So what is happening exactly here if you're watching this in replay or live? I'm going to be showing you how you can get some real deals on Amazon for SSDs, storage, especially Gen 5. If you're looking for a Gen 5 drive, there are some deals available. But very importantly, there's a lot of fake deals available. Let me show you what a fake deal is, and what I would like to call is a Prime Day ripoff. So what you can see right here is a Samsung T5 portable SSD, 40% off. Seems like a really good deal to me. What about you? Yet when I'm looking at the pricing, you can see that it's been less than $100 a long time ago. 2 years ago, it was $20 cheaper. So it was 50% off kind of like 2023. So as you can see, it's ranked up and then come down, and then it is kind of lower if you look at the lowest pricing in the last 12 months, something like that. It is low, but I wouldn't call this a massive deal. The same with the Crucial P3 10 here. So if I'm looking at the deals here, so look, woo, $70 deal. I'm going to check the actual pricing here, and I can see that it has been literally in June, a month ago, actually less than a month ago, a couple of weeks ago, it was $60. Right now it's $70. That's a rip-off, and I can't believe 8,000 people have fallen for this scam. Another one of these is Sabrent, amazing, again, manufacturer. In March, it has been $839, which again is an Amazon Prime Day ripoff, what you can see right over here. SN850X, Western Digital, everybody does the same thing. It does look like a good deal for this one, okay? But in March, this was for $35 roughly cheaper. So that's only 2 months ago. It was actually cheaper than what it is right now. So I wouldn't call this a deal. I would call this a ripoff. So if you do want to reach out to me and ask any questions, feel free to click or scan this QR code over there, or I'll leave the links in the description below if you don't know how this works. But basically, there are links in the video description below where you can kind of skip this video if you wanted to and check out all the links. But I'm going to go through and talk about a little bit about different products. If you don't know what they are, what is it worth it? If you have any questions, feel free to do that in there and ask any questions on the live chat. But if I don't get to your question on the live, feel free to drop a message on Minect. I always get back to. There was this morning someone who asked about PC build deals, and I got back to them. And, you know, maybe I can help you as well. So, you know, scan that again. I'll get that up again if you want to scan this in there. I'll always get back to my Minect messages within 24 hours. I have had that track record. I think there was one person who I missed since starting this, and that was within 48 hours. So it's still been a good. Obviously, if you're watching this live, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. It actually makes a difference. So I can see Say Your View there. I can see Alexandru there. Hello. And let's get right to the deals. But interestingly, I've got a little sponsor which is also on a deal. So boom, check out this deal. It's brought to you by Samsung and their 9100 Pro NVMe SSDs. Available with a heatsink or not. Bear in mind the heatsink version is also designed to work underneath a GPU on your motherboard slot. Comes in capacities of 1 terabyte, 2 terabyte and 4 terabytes, and also 8 terabytes available very, very soon. It boasts of speeds of up to 14,800 megabytes per second. And now during sales period, hopefully cheaper than ever and available with a discount. So go check out the latest pricing in the video description below. So the way this goes is, as you can see on this side, I've got some deals going on and I'm going to be talking you through them. In fact, I probably will make it a little bit better this way so you can see a little bit more what's going on exactly in here. Shall I make it a little bit smaller? Is that better? Something like that. Now, and if you want to scan this, if you're watching this on TV or laptop and you want to just scan it quickly, get a link on your smartphone or something like that, you can scan this QR code as well. Obviously, all the deals that I'm showing you are real deals. If you didn't understand Wirehead, I knew you would be here. Welcome, Canada, you're awake. They're real deals, 100% deals. So if you go in the video description below, actually, there was a few deals that I thought are worth putting into there, but I put 2 asterisks next to it. So check them out in the video description. And there you can see that, oh, these have had lower pricing, but in the last 12 months or 12 months, it has been the lowest pricing possible. So check them out. And I'll put lots of names next to them in the description as well. So if you're looking for a Samsung or if you're looking for a specific one, you should be able to kind of find it a bit easier rather than clicking through all of them. But let's go through them. So this is a budget version, PCI Gen 5 and Gen 4, both of them kind of hybrid drive, 990 EVO Plus. And it is on a deal. This is the cheapest it's ever been. And interestingly, all of the Samsung drives, what I can see, most of them are on a good deal. This is technically Gen 4, but also technically Gen 5 because it's Gen 5 in 2 lanes. So it is impressive. For a OS drive, this is a really, really good option here. Let's keep going. Next one, we have SanDisk 1 terabyte. This is a portable drive, external drive. It is one of the lowest pricing it has ever been, which is absolutely fascinating. So if you're a creator or someone that does it on the go, then this is worth considering. Then this is a different version. As you can see, the 500 gigabyte is on a deal, but the 1 terabyte one is not the deal. So this, if you want it, is the deal, but I don't know if 500 gigabytes is enough for you for the OS drive. So, you know, just so you know. Finally, the first real Gen 5 drive. And Drysdale said, I picked up 2 990 EVO Plus 2 terabytes for 96 quid each. Pretty happy with that for my upcoming build. Yes, they are pretty good. A new mic, bruv. Is the mic not good? Is someone not enjoying my mic? Is it clipping? Is it too much? Let's adjust it. How is that microphone? Check, check, check. Okay, it might be a little bit lower now, but is that a bit better? How does that sound? Is that better, mister? So Gen 5 drive, yep, that's the one. Samsung 9100 Pro, one of the best drives you can really buy. 2 terabytes in size, is on a deal, and it's the real deal. Like you saw on the actual, you know, sponsorship pre-roll part on the earlier part of the video, and it's there with a heatsink as well and different variations, 1 terabyte, 2 terabyte, 4 terabyte. Go check out whichever one you want. I'm going to go through quite a few of them. There's also some SD cards, so if you're a creator looking for camera cards, they're faster. They're later on in the video as well. So this is a SATA one, again, Samsung SATA drive. Not for everybody, but for some people it is. It's too low. Is it too low? Someone's saying the mic is too low. I can see that I'm peaking something like minus 10 dB. So I'm in the yellow, not in the red. So that one close to red. There, check 1, 2. Okay. So then, yeah, this is not for everybody, but for some people who need this for an upgrade or something like that, it could still be worth it. 4,000 people have bought it in the last month. Crazy. Inland. So this is, I found that out yesterday, actually, Micro Center's in-house brand. But this is for 3. 3 of these you can get for $55. That's not a bad price at all. Not a bad price. What is this? 5-pack. But wait a second. So we get 5 and double the capacity. 100. That's probably even better deal. But anyway, worth checking out if you want to check them out. This is the 9100 Pro Samsung one that you see on the thumbnail. It's the 4 terabyte version now. Again, the cheapest it's ever been. Kind of worth it now for the Gen 5. Previously, they've been way too expensive to kind of really recommend them. But now I'm like, hey, it's not bad. So check it out. Does it? Someone is saying that the mic, what does the mic sound like? Is it showing weird? Oh, maybe it's, this is, no, it should be all right. Check, check, check. Let's keep going. What I can see here is Samsung T9 portable. So this is I believe this one has the water rating, waterproof rating as well, IP68 if I'm not mistaken. Let's have a look. Where is it? 6.7. Thermal guard. Anyway, it's got this rubbery coat around it, and this is USB 3.2 Gen 2 X2, which means that you can get up to 2,000 megabytes per second if you have one of those ports on your motherboard, on your computer. If you think you're going to get those speeds on your Mac, not going to work. Thunderbolt often doesn't give you these. Thunderbolt has like 10 gigabit. The 20 gigabit doesn't really work, just so you know. Best external SSD. This is one of those. I mean, I think the best external SSD is the one you make yourself. If you haven't seen any of my external videos about them, either Mac storage or SSDs, just make yourself one. Cheaper, more affordable. I'm using them all the time. Where are mine? There we go. These things. And these are actually on a sale as well. Later on in the video, I'm going to show you. So you've got this inside is M.2 SSD. This one is SN550. Remember those? It's quite an old one. So I've run this literally for years, using it every single day, and still works, interestingly. So, yep, this is one of the best external SSDs you can get. So this is a Gen 4 drive, interestingly. This is a new one though. I'd love to test that out. New version. Yes, I know it's a new version because it's not SN770 anymore. It is SN7100. 2 terabyte version. It is the cheapest it's ever been. I'd love to test that out. Has anyone, heard about this? There is delay on the video. Video is slow and audio is fast. I wonder if I can fix that a little bit. Okay, I've put a little bit of a delay on the audio. Can Gapster tell me if the video and audio is a little bit more in a sync right now? Let's do it live. Let's adjust it live. I put 13 milliseconds on it. I don't know if that's too much or too little. Gapster, let me know if that is a little bit better and not. Is that better? Video delay is there. Yes, Wirehead is saying, but is it better now? Is it better? That's the question. Okay, there's a little bit of a delay. I can see, you there. There's about, I don't know, 15, 20-second delay. But this is, again, cool 2 terabyte drive if you want to pick one up. It's way too off now. Is it way off now? So that means okay.